Alright, y'all. I'm back with part 2. Back by popular demand. About to show you some really private stuff. Talk about some really private stuff. And I'm going to share it with you, YouTubers, because you deserve it. Alright, so I'm going to try to not be weird during this video, but who knows what'll happen. Anyways, this is a time for you to get off of this video if you're my friend or family and you don't want to hear about my private information, like sex life, private parts, etc. This is the time for you to get off this video if talk of body parts, female or male, phalluses or prosthetics will bother you. This is the time to get off this video if you're just here to troll. But nobody's gonna do that because you're all wonderful. So anyways, let's move on. I bought a Freetom and I'm super excited about it, and I've had it for a couple weeks now, so I really shouldn't be that excited anymore, but it's still new to me. Anyways, so I bought the Freetom 5-inch 4-in-1 sleek, and it's great. I'm gonna talk about the 4 uses and then I'm gonna show it to you, and then you guys can leave your comments, your suggestions, or whatever you got, your questions at the bottom in the comments section below. So 1, packing. I've never packed before, never really felt the need to, and when I still don't feel the need to, but I do enjoy doing it, so I'm gonna do it. But it does cause a little anxiety about my bulge and stuff like that, and if I don't pack it right, then there is like a weird bulge, but it's not terrible. I'll never do it in sweatpants again though, unless I get a better like harness or something that's gonna like, keep it covered, but never again. But jeans is great. Anyways, playing, I had sex with it one time. I would say it's a 7 on a 10 scale, 7 out of 10. But that scale is affected by the fact that I didn't have a proper harness to use with it, and it's kind of small, at least for me. Motorcycles make so much noise. It's kind of small for me. It's 5 inches, not thick enough because it's a sleek. So my girlfriend enjoyed it while it lasted, but I had to switch to what I usually use because I just was not satisfied with my performance while using this thing. Maybe if I get a better harness, it'll be better. But I did like the feeling of it, like rubbing like the material, like it felt good against me. So there's that. What else? Peeing. I peed like 4 or 5 times with it. I've like 5 times with it. 4 of those times I peed all over the floor. 1 of those times I didn't pee anywhere. That was the second to last time. And that was the only time my girlfriend was watching me. So I think I really wanted to impress her, so I was like careful. The first 2 times were bad because I didn't cut it up yet, and I'm gonna show you how I cut it up. And it just wasn't fitting between my legs the way that it needed to fit between my legs. So it didn't work. After I cut it, it's still better, but not perfect yet. And obviously I'm not taking this thing out into public until I have it solid. I ain't trying to pee all over myself, me walking around looking like I flooded myself. But it works. And the last is pleasure. I don't have significant bottom growth as yet. It's a little bit, but not. I'm only 2 months on T and I'm on low dose, so it doesn't like I'm not touching the pleasure side when I use it. But is that a freaking mosquito? That's a mosquito. Oh, there's a mosquito in the car. I'm being bitten up in here. Sorry. But yeah, and I'm sure, I feel like when I use it, based on the way that it is right now, like in my when I put it against me to pee, I feel like the pleasure side is not gonna touch me in the right spot, like when I use it, if I use it for sex again and I have growth. But who knows? I'll let y'all know when it happens. But let me show you this thing. Beware. Here it is. Like I said, it matches my color enough. Ain't getting much better than that without Paint Plus. And I ain't paying for Paint Plus, so detail is, you know, alright. Ouch. So here, okay. So y'all see how it has this little slope slant thing? Wasn't there before. I think, because you know everyone is handmade, I think mine was a little defective. So when I got it, it was like completely like flat up here, completely horizontal, and it was kind of like more circular, and it was like higher up. There was just like a lot of material. Like if y'all see, I'm touching the bottom wall of this thing. My finger disappears completely, pretty much, if I put it like sideways. So y'all know, like, it's already a lot of material, and that's after I cut it. Like, imagine it had like another quarter to half inch of material on top. Like, it just would not, if I put it between my legs, it wouldn't work. It didn't work. Couldn't pee with it for shit. Like, oops, I couldn't pee with it. So yeah, I had to cut it. I had some ideas in my head when I got it. I was like, oh, it's rubber type of thing. Maybe if I can melt it down so it'll be like smooth. No, I set a small piece of it on fire to test it. Thank goodness. It just turns into ash. Like, it does not melt. There is no liquid. There's no nut. It just turns into ash, white ash. And you don't want to do that. Don't put fire to this thing. And it's like sparkling. Like, it's like a firecracker. Like, it's kind of scary. If I ever get on fire, like, this shit will blow my whole bottom up. Like, it's serious. But yeah, I just I like looked up pictures of like how it's supposed to look online, and I just cut it to make it look like that. I think it would be perfect for peeing if it was like it's kind of short. Like, if it was like long, they made it high. If it was longer, like the back came out more, I think it will work better. And maybe like was a little bit higher in the back, a little bit higher than the rest of it in the back. But you know, when I practice with it, I'll learn to use it properly. There's also like a lot of imperfections on the inside, especially like I don't know if you can see it, but there are all these little like bubbles, like little rubber bubbles all over it. And I feel like that's just asking for trouble, since pee goes in there. I'm getting some type of infection or mold or something with all these different like raised surfaces and crevices and whatnot in here. But I keep washing it every time I use it, so whatever. And there's like this thing, like the rubber here is like all peeling away and whatnot. Like, where did you do that at? Why? Anyways, this video getting long. Time to go. I like it a lot. Let me show you the harness I made. I took the waistband of old underwear that didn't fit me properly. It's too big. Some of these little, I think this is like nylon, or I don't know what type of material this is, but it looked like it's for like luggage to hold it together or something. It was like had Velcro at the ends. And this O-ring was a piece of my yo-yo. I lost the other side, so this one is rendered useless. So I used it. Upcycling. And I made it like a jock strap. You know, I can measure the two side pieces so they're equal. Put a little front piece. I think I'm gonna bring the front piece up a little bit, because it still hangs down a little too low. Yeah. So don't look at it. Don't look at it. I use it to pee. Okay? Calm down. That's my sister. Wait, come say hi if you want to the video. Alright. She said she looked crazy. Anyways. So yeah. What else? That's awkward. Well, now she knows that I have it. Oh well. That's what I get for doing things outside. Anyways. So yeah. I have this harness. And it works well enough. Can't use it for sex. And yeah, I'm gonna buy one from Kamari. He makes them, and I really enjoy his videos like a lot. So, and like, you gotta support your fellow brothers, trans brothers. So yeah, I'm gonna buy one from him when I get around to it. And yeah, what else? I like it. It was worth the money to me, unless it breaks sometime soon. If it breaks in the next 8 months, I'm gonna be highly upset, because that was a lot of money. But you know, whatever. I was gonna get a peacock, but I didn't like how on the ones I was seeing how the tip was like a significantly like different color than the skin. Like it's one thing if you have a pink tip and white skin on the prosthetic, but it's another thing if the skin is dark and the tip is really really pink. And I know some people look like that down there, but that wouldn't be me. So no. Hope y'all doing well. I'm doing well. And yeah, that's it.